The jokes are over. The bull run is here. The meme coins have exploded and then they have crashed. We just had our first setback in BTC. That is completely normal, but now it's time for real money to start flowing into Internet Computer Protocol. We're going to go over what is Internet Computer Protocol's team like and why that'll lead them to success, and also what are their new technologies that they have been working on, such as chain key Bitcoin, chain key Ethereum, how that could limit the need for Ethereum layer 2s, and how we are posed for a breakout, and how whenever things sold off, ICP still did okay. But first off, I want to welcome you all back to Freeman Finance Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense. I would encourage everyone to please pause the video and go subscribe. Currently, only 5% of the Freeman Finance family is subscribed, so please pause the video, go subscribe, and turn that bell notification on. But without further ado, in a sea of red today in the crypto market, okay? Bitcoin sold off. It went from 69,000 and went right down to under 60, and now it's at around 63. But as we see last night, before any of this happened, Internet Computer, coming off of ETH Denver, shot up to almost $17. And I think it would have really stayed there and consolidated around the $17, $18 price if it had not been for the Bitcoin sell-off. But even with the Bitcoin sell-off, other altcoins right now are down 10, 15%, whereas ICP is above what it was trending at for the last 7 days. So it's a very strong fundamental price chart for Internet Computer. If we look into this, we're really posed for a good breakout. We are consolidating here around this $13 plus or minus a little bit for a while, and then we shot up, okay, and then we came down whenever BTC crashed. But had we not, I think we would have seen a bull flag and then continued to go up and gain market cap. This token is not going to stay at 20 overall market cap for long. It's getting in the top 10. But let's see, why is it going to get in the top 10. So first off, as Shiba Inu, Doge, Dog Wi-Fi Hat do not have, Definity and Internet Computer have the best R&D team in all of crypto, okay? They have partners in Google, IBM, Facebook, and Apple. They're blockchain maximalist, emerged from the Ethereum community, which is why they compare themselves to Ethereum and why they are working on CKETH, which we will get into a little later in the video. They're a Swiss nonprofit, and they have 270 plus team members globally, 250 technical patents, and the largest R&D team. Like I said, this is not a penny pinching team that's just trying to shill their token to make money. They're really revolutionizing the internet. But moving on, let's compare Internet Computer to something that we look at as the number 2 crypto in all of the space, which is Ethereum. Ethereum first brought smart contracts to cryptocurrency. But how does this work? So you have a centralized infrastructure even with smart contracts. A lot of the data is backed up on things like this, which is Amazon Web Services. Is it very trustworthy? Yes. Amazon is great, but it could still have bad actors get into it and cause a point of threat or a chink in the armor. So this allows hackers, censorship, gatekeepers, ransomware viruses, and you've got to trust the developers here, okay? Ethereum's developers have changed things multiple times. Solana has done the same thing, but in Internet Computer, everything has to be voted on, okay? You would stake your Internet Computer and you could vote on proposals, or you could follow a neuron that is already voting on proposals and get your reward, your yield for staking based off of piggybacking off of their voting on proposals. But okay, so the solution is to replace traditional IT with Canister smart contracts, okay? This will save a lot of money for companies not having to have an IT department, not having to have servers and firewalls, okay? So now Ethereum could utilize Canisters on internet computer along with the nervous system, and give us a Web3 experience. So all of this is 100% on chain. As I can show you over here, at the time of writing, there are no other blockchains in existence that can create transactions on other blockchains for their smart contracts, okay? So that's when we're going to get into the CK part, the chain key part of this, okay? Blockchains that say they have native integrations are usually talking about a bridge run by a company that backs them, or wrapping tokens in that sense. And we will get into that as well. Okay, so going into Web3, crypto sessions are secure, convenient, and no wallet is necessary with the internet identity. That is what you can create. You can create it on Internet Computer's website, and that is basically your license to use Internet Computer. Completely free, by the way, okay? So you sign into your device. So these TPM chips are in devices. So if you were to sign in on, let's just say, your MacBook, and you typed a password in, Internet Computer does not know your password, nor does it care your password. But as soon as the chip authorizes your computer to unlock, you are now into Internet Computer Protocol, okay? And they use chain key logic to approve transactions and keep the network secure. So this is an extremely secure protocol, the best in the business. There is nothing else, nothing that even gets close to Internet Computer in the world, nonetheless the crypto space. But what all can we do on Internet Computer besides just trade the token or stake the token? So this is open chat, okay? This is open chat where you can talk back and forth, and you use ICP to pay, or you can send ICP to it. But it's also important to mention that these canisters and smart contracts have reverse gas models, so the user actually doesn't have to pay gas fees when doing a transaction like you would on Ethereum or any other blockchain. Okay, so here you would create your internet identity. You can just go right there and do that, and that's your internet identity, and that's how you would connect to OpenChat. Okay, and then you could authenticate as the same as you do on your smartphone with your Face ID. Okay, like I said, Internet Computer is not storing your Face ID. It's just when that chip allows access from your phone, then you're logged in to your internet identity. Okay, so OpenChat's really cool. It's kind of like a Discord type thing, but I really recommend checking it out. But there's so much more that's built on Internet Computer, and let's get into some of that. So there's been well over 2 million identities created, and over 100 service apps and dApps, okay? And we will get into what are replacements for some Web 2 technology that is just built better on Web 3. Okay? But first, why do we have an internet identity? Why should we do it? Okay, it's easy to use. No need to deal with seed phrases. Like I said, you don't have to have a wallet. All you need is your internet identity, and to keep the devices that you have signed on with that internet identity before. So no need to deal with seed phrases. They're sovereign. Internet identity relies on key pairs securely maintained within TPM chips on your devices. Those are those chips I was just talking about. Because interactions are signed inside those chips, the keys can't be stolen and stay with you. Okay, there is no tracking. Okay, it's created for every service you interact with, preventing services linking their users as big tech SSOs can. Okay, we've always seen big tech selling our data, tracking us. You sit there and you talk about, oh, my back hurts, and then you're on Facebook, and the next thing you know, you have a back massager ad pop up. Okay, they're highly secure. Okay, cryptographic key pairs are stored in special secure hardware chips on your modern device. So this is on all of our devices, whether it's a Microsoft computer, a MacBook, an iPhone, an Android, they all have TPM chips within them, okay? So then we also have interoperability. You can assign any number of different devices from different manufacturers to an identity. This identity can then work with multiple systems and services. So that's what I was saying. Log into multiple of your devices, okay? And then as soon as you log into those devices, your TPM allows your Internet Computer Protocol to pop up. So don't lose all your devices and you're perfectly fine. This is one of the safest ways, and it's a lot easier and better than seed phrase that could get lost. I can't even imagine how much Bitcoin, Ethereum, or something is set there on ledgers somewhere or Tangent wallets that the seed phrase has been lost. And also, it's open source. Developers can audit and contribute to the code base to ensure that it meets the highest standards of security and transparency. And when one of these proposals are made, it's not just one person that says, yeah, that's good, okay? No, staked Internet Computer Protocol, the biggest thing what a lot of people like to do is stake it for 8 years, okay? They call them the 8-year gang, but that's how you get the highest yield, the highest APY. And then those neurons, you can run your own neuron or you can follow a neuron and they vote on the proposals. And the more you vote, the more yield you get from your staked Internet Computer tokens. Okay, so tokenization is seamless. Okay, so this is OC app. Okay, OpenChat was the first open internet service running autonomously under full control of the nervous system. Okay, this is 100% on chain. This is not something that is on Web 2, but you can just transfer tokens into it. That's how mainly all crypto games are. Okay, they call it Web 3 games, but really it's a Web 2 game with Web 3 1% into it. Okay, so the community holds government's tokens called chat. Okay, updates past transparency through government, runs this protocol with full central nervous system in full control. Communities provide enterprise alternative to Slack. So let's get into what else is there. Okay, so this is the tokenized TikTok called hotornot.wtf. Okay, it users bet hot on whether a video will go viral or not. So hot is the token for creators to earn during this. Okay, so this is cool. This is a completely on-chain TikTok alternative. Okay, so with that being said, if you post something that TikTok doesn't like, they can take it down. It will not get taken down on Internet Computer. Okay, so icdex.io is a smart contract that is an order book exchange. This is tamper proof. This is 100% on chain. We do not need centralized exchanges anymore. We can do everything on a DEX, but not a DEX that is on Web 2, a DEX that is completely on chain via smart contract Canister. Okay, so here's some more. We're getting into what else can we change. Okay, so Reddit, they have DSCVR, Gmail, they have Dmail, Telegram is OpenChat, X is District, Spotify Canisters, Kickstarter, they have Funded. There's also one called Tagger, which is a very good website for different, more like forums and stuff like that. GoDaddy.com, you have this one, so you can create your own Internet Computer website pretty much. And then instead of Dropbox, there's IC Drive, and anyone can develop one of these. On Internet Computer's website, they show you how to learn to code. Okay, so now here's the big thing. Chain key crypto is amazing. Okay, this is allowing you to have custody of essentially your Bitcoin or Ethereum on Internet Computer. Okay, it's called CKBTC, okay, which is chain key. Okay, so it is a twin. CKBTC is a twin that can be directly processed by Canister code. Okay, so code, a canister from Internet Computer can do a transaction on the Bitcoin network, but instead of being very expensive, it's practically free and only 1 second to complete that transaction. That is amazing, especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum being number 1 and 2 in the crypto space. It's better if you can't beat them, join them. And they're really competing in two totally different sectors, okay? Internet computers are going after the World Wide Web, whereas these are originally were made for some type of monetary, type of thing, and now Bitcoin's basically a store of value, and Ethereum's basically just gas fees for smart contracts. Okay, so like CKBTC, so Dom IPC, he's one of the founders, Dominique, of Internet Computer, but he said he bought coffee using CKBTC. This was only possible because there is absolutely no gas fees for this. If you were to buy a cup of coffee with BTC, that $5 cup of coffee would be $35. So this is really cool. So now there's an Ethereum wallet on ICP, browser only, walletless wallet. So you don't actually have to have a wallet. All this is stored under your computer identity. Okay, you don't have to pay high gas fees or anything. So like this Tether, if you ever sent Tether, it'll cost you $4 to send $100 worth of Tether. So this is cutting down on prices, and I think could eventually reduce or kill the need for layer 2s on Ethereum. Okay, so the World Computer does not involve bridges and trust. So what is a bridge? Okay, a bridge is if you wanted to have Bitcoin, but you wanted to spend it on like an ERC20 or Ethereum. You would essentially pay a fee to wrap this using a third party or a bridge, which is not secure, and people lose millions of dollars every year using bridges and stuff like that. And it's also very expensive. And so it's a different way to have a synthetic BTC, okay? But what ChainKey does is completely better. ChainKey makes a 1-for-1 twin of it, and that is how it is done on Internet Computer, okay? So let's just get into Internet Computer can do DeFi, they can do social media, they can do absolutely anything, and they're also into AI, trustless models, and Web3 integration, okay? So just a little outlook on AI. By 2030, AI will 4x increase the productivity of knowledge workers and boost the global productivity, creating an extra $200 trillion. The current total market cap for crypto is $2 trillion. Okay, and so when it comes to intercloud price, this is gonna save so much money for big enterprises. There's no cloud, no server software. Get rid of your IT guys. Well, I like IT guys, and I don't want people to lose jobs, but you can get rid of all of that. You no longer need Amazon Web Services. You no longer need these firewalls. It is all built on chain through Internet Computer. No firewall. Services don't need firewalls to protect them because Canister software is tamper proof. Okay, so Internet Computer is amazing. It is utopia, unstoppable, tamper-proof, open platform for independent autonomy. Okay, so as we are looking at the price prediction, we consolidated around this price right here, $13. We shot up to 17 because of the BTC sell-off. We came down to 3, but we're still above where we were all week. So that is amazing. That is very bullish for Internet Computer right now. So here was the drop whenever the sell-off for BTC happened. We hit about 12 something, which was about our average for the week, and we're already back above that. It would not surprise me to see Internet Computer shoot up to over $20 within a week. As soon as we get any slight change in BTC, it'll shoot up. But I know this was a long video. This was kind of an in-depth video on what Internet Computer is and why I think it is going to do amazing and get into the top 10 of crypto tokens this next bull run. But like I said, thank you for joining Freeman Finance and Crypto. Please pause this video. Please subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what else you would like to see. I would greatly appreciate it. I love the conversation. Use the link in my bio to buy you a ledger if you are currently holding your tokens on exchanges. Coinbase has crashed 3 times within the last week. You do not want that. Thank you, Freeman Finance family.